I always thought summers in our house were predictable: late breakfasts, bare feet thudding down the hallway, and my older sister Zara's loud laughter echoing through the living room as she entertained her endless list of friends. But nothing prepared me for her walking into my room. Lily. My sister's best friend. The girl I had been trying not to fall in love with since the day she first smiled at me 2 years ago while munching on the mangoes I had cut. I was 20 now, old enough to pretend I wasn't affected by her, but young enough that my heart still betrayed me with every unexpected memory. That morning I stepped out of the shower, hair dripping, wrapped in a towel, only to find someone standing in my bedroom, someone wearing my favorite navy t-shirt. Lily turned around exactly when I gasped. For a second, we both froze. Her hair was tied in a messy bun. The sleeves of my shirt were rolled up on her toned arms. The soft fabric stretched over her curves in ways I had never imagined when I wore it. "Oh, Eliza," she said, cheeks blooming with a pink flush. I didn't know you were in the shower. Zara said I could borrow something from your closet because my clothes got soaked." I blinked, confused. "Soaked?" "Someone spilled a whole jug of ruafsa on me," she sighed. "Your sister is a menace." A laugh escaped me, breaking the shock. "So you chose my shirt?" Her eyes lingered on me, slowly, boldly, as if she suddenly realized the intimacy of wearing something that touched my skin. "It smelled nice," she murmured. My heart thudded. Before I could respond, Zara yelled from downstairs, "Lily! We're leaving in 5 minutes." Lily stepped closer, her voice soft now. "I'll return it after I wash it." "Sorry for the surprise. But, it looks better on me, doesn't it?" She winked. My towel nearly slipped off. She left with a smirk while I stood frozen, pulse racing, wondering if she knew what she was doing to me, or worse, if she did know and was enjoying it. That shirt had witnessed my late-night thoughts, my dreams, my imaginary conversations with her. And now she was inside it. That morning, something shifted. Something electric. Something I couldn't yet name. But one thing was clear. This summer was not going to be predictable after all. Zara insisted on a family dinner that night because Lily is basically family. I tried to look normal, like I hadn't just seen her wearing my clothes and nearly lost all functioning brain cells. Lily walked into the dining room wearing her own clothes now, but all I could see was the memory of her in my shirt. She sat beside me, of course, because Zara pushed her into the chair next to mine. The first brush of her knee against mine sent heat straight up my spine. "You're quiet today," she whispered as my mother served biryani. "I'm always quiet. Not when you're fighting with Zara over the remote or ranting about how all Pakistani dramas have the same plot." I stared at her. "You notice that?" "I notice everything about you," she said casually, taking a sip of water as if she hadn't just detonated a bomb in my chest. I nearly choked. Zara glared between us. "What's wrong with you two?" "Nothing," we said together. But Lily's foot tapped mine under the table, gentle, deliberate. My cheeks warmed. Later, I stepped onto the balcony to breathe. The cool night air smelled of jasmine. I wrapped my arms around myself, trying to calm the hurricane inside. A soft creak behind me. Lily stepped out, closing the balcony door. "You're running away from me," she said. "I am not." "You are. Ever since this morning. You surprised me." "And did you like the surprise?" My silence was an answer. She leaned against the railing, shoulder brushing mine. "I like being around you," she said quietly. "More than I should." "What does that mean?" Before she could answer, Zara slid the door open. "There you two are. We're making chai." Lily stepped back instantly. But as she walked past me, her fingers brushed mine, slow, deliberate. My pulse skyrocketed. Something was happening. Something neither of us was ready to say out loud. 2 nights later, the monsoon arrived, wild and loud. Zara and Lily dragged me to the rooftop to feel the rain. I protested, but once the cool drops hit my skin, joy bubbled up in me. Zara danced around like a soaked child. Lily, she looked ethereal. Her cordy clung to her skin, rain streaming down her face. She caught me staring. "Come here," she said softly. I took her hand. Warm. Steady. Zara ran downstairs for towels, leaving us alone again. Lily's voice dropped low. "I've been wanting to talk to you." My breath tangled. "About what?" "About why you avoid looking at me when I'm looking right at you." "I don't avoid." "You do, Eliza." She stepped closer. "But you didn't used to." Rain drenched us. My heart was louder than thunder. "I'm just confused," I whispered. "About me?" I didn't speak, but she understood. She tucked a wet strand of hair behind my ear. Her fingers lingered. "You felt something that morning, didn't you?" "Yes." Relief washed across her face. "I felt it too," she breathed. I tried ignoring it. "You're Zara's sister, you're younger." I didn't want to complicate things. My heart thudded. "So what now?" Thunder cracked above us, but Lily didn't step back. "I don't want to ignore it anymore." She lifted my chin gently. Her lips brushed my forehead, slow, warm, reverent. My knees nearly buckled. "Lily." Before she could kiss me. "Hello? Towels?" "I'm back," Zara shouted. We jumped apart. "This isn't over," Lily whispered. The next day, Lily didn't come over. Or the next. Or the next. Zara said she was busy. But the silence hurt more than I expected. On the 5th day, I finally texted. "Are you okay?" 3 hours later. "Yes. Just needed space." "I'll explain." Her message felt cold. That evening, I sat in the backyard swing as the sky turned orange. The gate clicked. Lily entered slowly, nervously. When she reached me, she said, "Eliza." "I'm sorry." "For what?" My voice cracked. "For disappearing." I got scared. "Of me?" "Of how much I feel for you." My chest tightened. She sat beside me. The swing dipped. "I like you," she said quietly. "More than I should. More than I've ever liked anyone. It terrifies me." "You think it doesn't scare me too?" She looked at me, soft, vulnerable. "I didn't want to ruin your relationship with Zara." "What if it's worth the risk?" I whispered. Hope flickered in her eyes. "You think so?" "I know so." She reached for my hand. Our fingers intertwined perfectly. "You have no idea how badly I wanted to hold you again," she whispered. "I think I do." She leaned her forehead against mine. This time, there was no interruption. "I shouldn't be doing this," Lily murmured, but her forehead stayed pressed to mine. "Then stop." She didn't. Her breath mingled with mine. "Eliza." I moved first, just a little. She met me halfway. Our lips touched. Soft. Unsure. Electric. Then she kissed me deeper, her hand cupping my jaw, my fingers slipping into her hair. When we finally broke apart, she rested her head on my shoulder. "I've wanted to do that for weeks," she whispered. "Same." We sat on the swing until nightfall, talking, laughing, kissing again, longer this time, more certain. Then Zara's voice echoed from upstairs. "Lily? Eliza? Where are you?" Lily froze. I squeezed her hand. "We're not doing anything wrong," I whispered. "Not wrong," she murmured. "Just new." That night, she texted me. "I think I'm falling for you." I replied. "Then fall. I'll catch you." She sent a small, shaky voice note. "Good night, Eliza." I listened to it 4 times before sleeping. 3 days later, Zara went out with friends, leaving the house almost too quiet. Lily arrived with mango ice cream. "For you," she grinned. "For us," I corrected. We sat on the living room floor like kids, eating from the tub, laughing. Halfway through, she wiped ice cream off my lip, slowly. "You're doing that on purpose," I whispered. "Maybe." "Can I kiss you?" she asked softly. "You never have to ask." She kissed me, sweet, warm, tasting of mango. Then she looked at me with a seriousness that stole my breath. "I'm in love with you, Eliza." Silence. Heartbeat. Heat. "I love you too," I whispered. Her eyes shone. "Really?" "Yes. From the moment you walked in wearing my shirt." She laughed and tackled me into the cushions, kissing my cheeks, forehead, nose. "I want this," she whispered. "I want us. Even if it scares me. We'll figure it out," I promised. Together. When Zara eventually found out, she screamed, then hugged us both. "You idiots," she said. Finally. Later that night, Lily and I lay on the rooftop under the stars. "I can't believe I get to love you out loud now," she whispered. "Believe it," I said, squeezing her hand. "This is just the beginning." And it was. The shirt that once belonged only to me became the symbol of something bigger. The moment Lily walked into my life, not just my room, and stayed.